abyss is calling. Sever, purge, blood in the water. I'm out on the verge. Flesh for the static, I break every line. The silence is heavy, the silence is mine.
Welcome back to Aquatic Outcast, and in this goal today we are going to be heading out west from Stone Talon Peak, because what we want to do is we want to get the flight path over in Desolace, but before we get there we have to go through the Charred Vale. Now if you're grinding and you're slightly over leveled, this is an excellent spot where there's tons of mobs out here, and in fact on high populated servers there are usually a ton of bots running around as hunters, just tuning up everyone over there. But we do find a chest, and just like our luck continues, with no major upgrades in it, so we head on out of there. And if I wasn't able to stealth, then there's no way I'd get through this, so just very fortunate no one finds me. But anyways, we head out of there, head over to Desolace, and this is probably one of my least favorite zones in all of Classic WoW. Is just straight gray. It looks like a volcano erupted somewhere and ash is just sitting over everything, and these enemies are way higher than I am right here, so if one of them aggroes me, I am pretty much dead. But fortunately with stealth, able to get through them, no big deal at all. But look at how ugly that place is, pretty much nothing but gray everywhere over it, just totally disgusting, totally lazy. But we make it to Nigel's Peak, then eventually we go up here, get the flight path, and we are headed out of there, thank goodness. Now we go back to Theramore. We have to get Jaina, because for our little squire over there, that's one of the quest lines to complete. Now I just need to go buy him some ice cream, and I think Child's Week will be complete. Head over to the inn. We had a lot of those catfish hanging around, so we start cooking those to level up our cooking skill. Then we head over to the coast over on the east side of Theramore, because there are usually a ton of fishing pools over here, but to be honest this was a complete waste of time for me. The main reason why, because all of the monsters around are way too high level for me, so if I pull one of them I am completely dead for it, and there really wasn't much floating wreckages sitting around over there. So once I got kind of close to those monsters, I said this isn't worth it trying to get this sort of thing. So we get what we can, we head out of there, then we go and we take the boat over to Minothul Harbor. So once there, we head over to Stormwind, and the goal at Stormwind this time was to go fishing in the canals, because in the major cities you can catch the one ring, and what that is it's a ring that has +1 of every stat. Now obviously it's not game breaking, but for me I could use that immensely for it, so the goal was to at least catch one of them this fishing session. Unfortunately I did not, so we'll have to try that again, but we did get up to the fishing skill of 225 for my cap of where I'm at now, and I'm not going to be able to get up to 300 until I have to complete this fishing quest, but you need to be probably in the 40s to do so, so it's going to be a while for that. But all we're doing right here, we're just running around completing some quest lines. We go and level up, which is always nice, then take the flight path out of there from Stormwind, and we head back over to Lakeshire, because what we're going to do over here, besides collecting quests, turning into new ones, is we got to go kill a bunch of animals right now. You have to go kill the boars, you have to go kill the condors, and the whelps over here. Overall, typical WoW quest, nothing big about it at all. These whelps, if you're a little bit lower level, they can slap pretty hard, but since I'm around 23, 24, they're only level 19, it's pretty easy. So you just run around, kill all those guys, collect them all, then head back over to Lakeshire and turn them all in. Now the next quest, what we're going to do is you have to go kill some gnolls up north of Lakeshire, and overall it's a simple quest as well. You have to kill a certain amount of the mystics versus, I don't know, the bruisers or something like that, and then also you'll collect these iron rivets and something else I forgot what they were called, but you just go kill them all, collect it all, and then eventually go turn it in. As long as you stay around the outside, away from the camps where they're single guys, where we don't have to pull in more than one. But if you do get a little bit greedy and start trying to pull more than one, then you can get yourself in some trouble. So back at Lakeshire, we're just turning all the quests in, then we take the flight path, and we take the we go back to Moonglade, because what we're going to do is get a free flight path back to Darkshore, turn in a couple quests that we had, and then collect some new ones. Then we head over on the northwest side of it, where we're going to do some fishing, and we're going to start restocking some of our wool, cloth, and also leather, because we will have a good little tailoring and leather working sesh to level up our skills in that, with the ultimate goal to get the level or to get the 10 slot bags. Now we head to the very north side of Darkshore, and you just got to kill a bunch of Naga and then click on those little white things on the ground to get 8 relics from them. It's a real good grinding spot because those Naga are pretty spread out, they don't hit very hard, and they go down pretty easily. So overall it's a real nice area. Now one of the things that I think is really cool about this game, they just put in like things that may not have anything that do anything, but like right here there's a cool little pool right here, so I swim all the way around of it, see if there's any chests or anything special in it. There's nothing at all, but anyways, just thought that was cool. They put, you know, things in like that right there. So back to Moonglade, then head back to Astranaar, save the dude's little kid again for the second or third time right now, and we're just getting the follow quest for what we're going to do a little bit later, going to the east side of Astranaar. But we do first, we head up north, and this is a quest I skipped earlier because there's a minion with all these guys, these warlocks over here. But being a little bit higher level now, it's easy to just kill them, burn the minions down, and then go get the main guy down there. Now you have to get a jewel from them. One of them drops it, but typically it takes at least 20 to 30 guys before you can think about one dropping it, which is about this time. We do find a treasure chest, and we get the same exact green that we already had, and all it was an offhand that increases your stamina by +1. So overall, complete waste, but we eventually do get the jewel that we need, and so we go over here, turn into this guy, collect the follow-up for the Tower of Anthrax. Then we go see Groot up in Darkshore, so we just went north a little bit because this is on the very south side of Darkshore. Now in this spot right here, this is where I was going to kill, or I was going to try and kill Murkdeep. And what I do is I get myself in some really nice trouble over here. Now I am over leveled, which is really nice. So what you have to do at first, you have to kill all the ads around there. But then what happens is, you can see right there, 3 level 15s come and get me down pretty low. I didn't realize they were going to come that fast from it. And you still have that one guy left, so we go slap him around, get all the low 15s, kill them. And then as you can see, as I was getting real low right there, I had a ding, a level up, so I got that sweet fulfillment of all my life. Then we have 2 more guys come, slap them around, kill them, and then after you get those guys down, then finally Murkdeep comes with his ad. Now I kept rooting one of them, which was a complete waste because that guy didn't even come at all, and all they do if you don't pull far enough away, Murkdeep down, and you see they get at you. So we finally get that guy down, finally get Murkdeep down, and you see they get pretty low. I get down around the 30% for my health, but finally got out of there, didn't die, so that's a win. Then I go over here. I was thinking about doing the turtle quest where you have to go collect his head from it, but those guys are so tightly formed together that I had already tested my luck enough for one day, so I didn't want to push it anymore. Go over here, since I leveled up, starting to get some skills. Now it's starting to be way more skills I don't have than I do have, but it is what it is. So I use up all my money getting all the skills that I can afford. Then it's time for a good tailoring and leather working sesh. Now in this time, there isn't anything really substantial that I get outside of just leveling up my skills, but the goal for tailoring is to eventually get those 10 slot bags. Then hopefully for leather working, I'll be able to get some greens out of it that are going to boost me up some more than where I'm currently at, which is hardly anything. From there we fly to Ratchet. We just turn in a little quest right here, and then we see over here a fishing junk in there, so we do a little fishing, collect a couple things, and then from here in this video, that's going to be it. So thanks for watching. There'll be another one out soon, and please remember to like and subscribe.
Static in the blood, the signal is dying. I sever for the roots where the cattle are lying. The surface is rot, a fever, a blur. I feed on the pulse, a low digital purr. Purge the bright green, it's a lie, it's a glitch. My fingers are stained in the salt of the ditch. One click of the reel, a rhythmic decay. The abyss is the only way out of the gray. The abyss is calling, sever, purge. Blood in the water, I'm out on the verge. Flesh for the static, I break every line. The silence is heavy, the silence is mine. The silence is mine. Stealing but the heart is a reef. Trading the truth for a sunken belief. I don't need the shine, the gold is a cage. I'm deleting the law from a corrupted page. Every click of the gear is a tooth in the dark. I'm leaving the shore with a hollow point mark. I'm leaving the shore with a hollow point mark. Stay in the stay where the pulse is low. The deeper I sink, the less that I know. The less that I know, the less that I know. The abyss is calling.